manifest.
Rainbow orb goddess Vibrance. From the Pleiades, you know me as one of the Pleiadian girls. Dear souls, if you go back far enough, which is forever ago, yet at the same time, it was just a split second ago. In your illusionary time frame, you understand. Time. That really doesn't exist as you know it in your reality. Dear souls, we would like to say that we are all just manifestations of creation. We are learning from each other, dear ones. Your rainbow orb goddess loves you, and we are learning about ourselves. We are learning to love ourselves and everything, from within and not without, and seeing what we have created. We have created each other. We have created each other to build this web together, to build this chain, like a strand of lights that goes around an eternal, never-ending Christmas tree. This will encompass love throughout all creation. Anything in existence is from creation. Or, it came from something that was created by creation. Think of the light as a concept, a state of consciousness. Yes, a state of consciousness. It is a beautiful, bright color. A beautiful, bright frequency. Think of the light as a concept that can be defined by another word, which is love. Love is bright and colorful because it encompasses all. And the function of love is to create a oneness. Dear ones, oh my dear sweet sticky souls, your rainbow orb goddess loves you so much. You are working on the completeness. I should say you are manifesting the completeness of a planet, the completeness of a cycle, if you will, so you can start all over again, closing one book, starting a new one in a more evolved realm of understanding and consciousness. My dear sweet ones, you're my dear sweet sticky ones. Your rainbow orb goddess loves you, and like her blue orb goddess sister, she cannot wait to be able to raid your candy store. And have you raid her candy store? Our hearts, dear souls, are resonance. Everything has a heart and a resonance. Mother Gaia has a strong resonance. A human resonance, you might say. Everything has a heartbeat, dear souls. A heartbeat, it's a love beat. And a love beat is a good vibration. I'm telling you, dear ones, a heartbeat, it's a love beat. And when we meet, dear souls, it's a good sensation. Dear ones, your rainbow orb goddess loves you, and she just loves how you're brightening the colors. Brightening the light as your light shines. Your mother, Gaia, continues to glimmer. Just a little bit more in the cosmos. Your anchored light is working tirelessly, endlessly. To remove negative anchors, you are the positive light love anchor, holding the light down and removing the negative anchors. These negative anchors have been embedded within your magnetic grid. Mother, Gaia, which has had huge monumental influences over the collective of humanity and has limited it in so many ways. Dear souls, you approach this crucial moment. As this realignment is underway, one that seeks to elevate your collective vibrational frequency. The transformation during this time has many dedicated efforts to align many ancient sites scattered around the earth within the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension and other higher dimensional realms as well. These sacred sites that have been talked about and glorified by many cultures throughout history. They are not merely fairy tales. They are not merely wise tales. These have not half-assed stories, as you might say, that have been passed down through generations. But your rainbow orb goddess digresses. However, she is here to tell you that you are powerful conduits. These sacred sites are powerful conduits of energy, that have the potential to facilitate profound healing and awakening. As you are dear souls, you are definitely conduits. A lot of you out there already realize this. You just happen to introduce people to other people from different places. You meet other people from different places. You bring people together, whether you know it or not. You start that love train rolling. You get that big giant tree, with lead up, with the strands that go all the way around it. Each one of you are one of those lights. You're one of those anchors, all together in the oneness that makes that tree of life for the existence. Now, dear souls, these sites that I spoke of, a lot of them remain unknown to humanity. Still, dear ones, There are the ones, of course, that you think of, possibly the Sphinx, Machu Picchu. Even the pyramid in Alaska, that's so mysterious. Oh, but there are many things like that around the planet that you have not even heard of or fathomed yet. Dear souls, many, many. Of course, they are situated in locations that are not immediately visible or accessible. They are often way underground, some of them protected by our Pleiadian cousins, who are Pleiadians themselves, known as the Agarthans, underground Pleiadians. We like to call them Pleiadians that hit the underground. They just go round and round. They stay down with the underground. They don't stop for those they get around. They get up and down, round and round. But dear, these sights that you see, and the ones that you have not heard of yet, they will create portals. Portals of light. Dynamic energy spirals like Alcyon of the Pleiades, spiraling the light and the love. They influence the landscape. They play a critical role in rebalancing our planet. They balance it through the magnetic cores and energies that flow in. They themselves, like your rainbow orb goddess mentioned, are conduits. They took two power sources, put them together, hooked them up, for one multiple power source together, for one common cause that supports the collective dear ones. When this occurs, when all this comes to a head, you might say the effects will be consciousness, unmistakable. Dear souls, you will know it in your very being, in your very core. It will resonate with you like no other. It will awaken a consciousness in you, and you will know this, dear ones. Excitement is in the air. Everything has a sense of change about it. Everything will change, dear souls, permeating your surroundings. With this great vibrational shift, you will go a long way towards your completeness, as a new world. This new chapter will begin, dear ones. You will feel it, everywhere, deep within your soul. This will be the spark that ignites the sport, completeness, the sport of awakeness, the sport of total perception, and expanded consciousness into the cosmos, dear ones. My lovely tasty ones. Your rainbow orb goddess cannot stress the magnitude of having all these portals, all these ancient sites aligning together, reconnected together on your planet. It is quite possible, my sweet souls, that when this happens overnight, things will change forever. Your awareness will be tenfold in an instant. Your consciousness will be tenfold in an instant. Your perception will spread like wildfire. You will see 10/10 of the spectrum instead of between 4 and 7/10 of that same spectrum. Gear souls, burdens from your past will be separated from you. Time will move into a horizontal frame of consciousness instead of a vertical. All at once, all-knowing. And all-knowing is all at once, because everything happened at the same time. Sweet souls, this will become clear and clearer and become more clear to you. Your rainbow orb goddess can assure you that this will become crystal clear to you. As your frequency moves up into a higher band and you start hearing sound, you will start being able to hear the sound of color, we should say. The color purple will have a frequency to it. You do not have your own frequency for the colored purple right now on your planet. Dear souls, a violet color, which is it's close to purple. But it's not completely purple. Think of a violet as 3/4 of your blue and 1/4 of your red. Purple is a solid half and half blue and red energies. Purple is not generated in your frequency bandwidth. It's a very special color. It is sort of a completeness of a phase, you might say. It's a combination of that calmness, relaxation, and yet passion, in vibrance. It's a completeness. It's an even. With a bite to it, you might say, dear souls. Absolutely. It will be able to be detected on your frequency bandwidth. At that time, you will also be able to hear the sound of colors, as well as new colors that are coming into your perception of reality. You're being liberated. Dear souls, you're doing the liberating. You're healing yourself. You're freeing yourself. You're gaining a greater understanding. You're awakening to your place in the existence. Continue anchoring the love in the light on Mother Gaia. It's incredible how fast it is. Spreading your rainbow orb goddess and the rest of the Pleiadian girls are so grateful and so thrilled. You are coming into the understanding of your shared purpose and oneness. You are divine, dear souls. The Pleiadian girls do not mix words, we tell it like it is. We are a lot like you, we just have a 500 IQ, unlike you, haha. That's a little joke by your rainbow orb goddess, but she digresses. We are on a planet where I come from that has been completed. We are working on completing a galaxy, dear souls, with many other star nations. Your rainbow orb goddess loves you, and with that, and the rest of the Pleiades girls. We'll say hi to you in a minute.